guys, welcome to making sure you still have a planet when you grow up.
Where we're going to show you 10 ways that you, a kid, can help save the planet.
I'm Laura.
And I'm Deborah.
And we're going to go through some important things a kid should know.
2 important things are pollution and global warming. What is pollution, you ask? Well, pollution is the contamination of water, soil, and air by the release of harmful substances into the environment. Clouds of smog, beaches covered in oil, lakes turned red by chemicals are all examples of pollution. What's global warming? Global warming is an increase in the Earth's temperature by human activities such as burning coal, oil, and natural gases.
The reason these are harmful, both pollution and global warming, is because it destroys the natural environments and habitats of the wildlife, trees, plants, animals. For example, polar bears are almost going extinct because the ice caps are melting and their food source is quickly depleting. This is why we need to stop global warming and pollution in its tracks.
These 10 simple steps are easy to do and have such a huge impact on the environment.
You can be a leader, so talk about these steps to your friends and family and encourage them to take part in saving their planets.
These 10 simple steps are easy to do and can have such a huge impact on our environment.
You can be a leader, so encourage your friends, family to take part in saving our planet.
Let me introduce Victoria. Vic is going to help us demonstrate 10 ways that we can stop global warming and pollution.
Vic, why'd you turn the water off while you were brushing your teeth?
Because I don't need the water running if I'm not using it.
That's right. By turning off the water when you're not using it, you're conserving one of our most natural resources.
Vic, I'm doing laundry. Can you bring your hamper?
Not yet. I don't have enough dirty clothes.
That's great that you're waiting till you have a full hamper to do laundry, Vic. That way you're conserving water.
I know. When my hamper is full, I'm going to ask Dad to wash my clothes in cold water instead of hot. That way I'm conserving energy.
That's a great idea, Victoria.
Thanks.
A house can be a pretty big place. It's hard to keep track of what lights are on in what rooms.
That's why it's important when you're leaving a room to make sure that you've turned off the lights, the computer, and your television set.
Vic, why don't you try it?
Vic, time for dinner.
Coming.
Hey Vic, what are you reading? That looks like a good book.
A new book called Understanding Creativity.
Silly. That's not a new book. The pages are bent and the cover is worn. That is definitely not a new book.
Asking for used books instead of new is a great way to save paper.
And it's always more fun knowing that somebody else enjoyed reading the pages that you're about to read.
Hey Vic, have you ever printed off pictures or school assignments from the computer?
Yeah.
Did you know that using both sides of printer paper is another excellent way to save paper?
Mm-hmm.
And did you know that saving paper is the best way to save trees?
Do you know why we need trees, Vic?
Because they take in carbon dioxide and let out oxygen, which helps us breathe properly.
And if we take care of our trees, then we're taking care of ourselves also.
Do you know another way to save paper?
Yeah, by using both sides of lined paper.
Like course kits and
Like
notebooks?
this? Yeah, like this one right here.
Wow.
See? Recycled paper too. Awesome.
Hey Vic, I'm just gonna run in the house for a minute. Why don't you wait here? I'll leave the air conditioning and the radio on.
Okay, what could Vic do in this situation to help save her planet? Any ideas?
I know, me.
Yes?
She could ask to go in and not leave the car running with the air conditioning on.
That's a perfect idea.
That way, she's getting rid of the problem of car exhaust, and therefore,
She's polluting less.
No, I want to come with you. We can't leave the car on, and it's too hot without air conditioning.
most environmentally friendly way to pack my lunch for school?
Well, these two.
That's right. Why are the containers better than the plastic?
Because you can reuse them.
Plastic and Ziploc bags do recycle, but we always want to try and reduce the amount of plastic that we're using.
That's right. It's always better to have no garbage and nothing to recycle.
Well, what happens if you do have garbage and you do have recycling? How do you know where it goes?
Well, first off, littering is never the answer. You have to make sure that you're placing your garbage in the proper bin. That's for sure. 2 recycling bins. 1 for can and plastics, 1 for paper. And then you have your green bin for compost and other biodegradables. You should try to limit your garbage so that fits in that green bin. The way that you do that is by using products that can be recycled or reused. That way you're limiting the amount of garbage that you're creating, and so therefore you're recycling.
A can. I know, it goes right here with other plastics and other cans.
The final step is to encourage all of what you've just learned.
So talk to your friends, talk to your family, and even your teachers.
And this will help save our planet by reducing waste and conserving energy.
Remind me of the 10 ways to make sure that I still have a planet when I grow up.
Step 1. Make sure you turn off the tap while you're brushing your teeth.
Step number 2. Make sure that your laundry hamper is full before asking mom or dad to do the laundry. Also ask them to wash your laundry in cold water instead of hot water.
Step number 3. Make sure to switch off the lights after you leave the room.
Step number 4. Make sure you're turning off the computer and your television before you leave the room as well.
Step 5. Ask for used books instead of new books.
Step number 6. Make sure you use both sides of line paper and printer paper.
Step number 7. If you have to drive and not walk, avoid waiting in the car with it running with the air conditioning and heating on. Instead, go inside with your parents.
Step number 8. Ask your parents to pack you lunch in a lunchbox and using Tupperware containers instead of using plastic bags and Ziploc baggies.
Step number 9. Knowing how to properly separate your recycling products, paper, cans, glass, plastic, and how to properly dispose of garbage.
Step number 10. Encourage family and friends to properly dispose of garbage and recycling.
Thanks for watching, guys.
And remember,
Spread the word.